Hello, Pamela here with Passionate About Scrapbooking, your Stampin' Up demonstrator in the Texas Hill Country, Fredericksburg, Texas, as a matter of fact. Hello. Oh, do y'all see Pumpkin sneaking in over there? Welcome to Story and Sketch, live with Pamela, where I create an 8.5 by 11 scrapbook page using new Stampin' Up products. I'm so excited about today's 8.5 by 11 scrapbook page that features the Stamping Up Celebration Fruit Salad 6 by 6 Designer Series paper. So, welcome. Sorry about the crazy hair today. I did get my makeup on, but my hair is a little crazy today. So, I went and picked up a curbside order when I dropped off Kyle at school this morning. Took a little longer than and I had anticipated, but needed to get those groceries before it got really ugly here tomorrow, weather-wise. Good morning, Debbie. I don't know if we'll get together tomorrow or not because of the weather. I guess we'll see how bad the roads are tomorrow. Crossing my fingers, praying. Just keep me posted on what you want to do. We may have to pick another day. We'll see. But if you're joining me, say hello. Let me know you're here, where you're viewing from, how the weather is. I do want to make mention that those in California are on my heart this morning. I saw some devastating video about the wildfires, the winds that they were having, and I hope and pray that those, especially that I know are not being affected by that. But I am familiar with that area. My ex-husband is from that area, from Santa Barbara down to San Diego. He was from the area of Ventura, so we would visit there on occasion and visit Santa Barbara. I've been to Crazy Cats. I've been to San Diego for a Close to My Heart leadership conference years ago, probably back in about 2003, something about around there. Good morning, Jackie. Welcome from Georgia. Thanks for letting me know where you're from. I need to get a little note, a notepad to write everybody's names down and where they're from so I can remember. Um, I know there's someone that I wrote their info down, but I don't even know if I know where it's at now. My post-it notes get moved around some. I was just looking at some of them. So thanks for being here. And God, yeah, my hair is just crazy right here. So this is how it dries naturally. I have pretty much grown my gray out. I have a little bit left, as you can see right here on the ends. The next haircut I get will probably be cutting all that off. So I'll officially be gray and I'll be turning 55 at the end of the month. So I like it. This time around, I tried it once back in about 2018 and wasn't too crazy about it, but I like it. I think I can deal with it and I save money and I can spend it on Stampin' Up products. So let's see what we got going on here. Um, Let's see. I don't know if, let's see what this is real quick. Okay. This is the upcoming Paper Pumpkin kit. If you want to subscribe and get the Valentine's kit here, Hearts to You, I think is what it's called. You have to sign up, subscribe by January 10th. So that is on Friday. $25 a month. You can do it on a month by month basis. You can also do like a 3 month subscription, a 6 month, a 9 month, or a 12-month subscription. I just had someone sign up and purchase the 12-month subscription yesterday. And when she did that, she got hostess rewards, I think. I'm not sure if she did, but she did get like 4 free celebration items. Okay, so that is really cool. So I'm looking at my eyebrows. They're kind of funky looking today, so they're not twins, they're sisters, apparently. So there are some options there. So we have our celebration that kicked off yesterday. I'm so excited. I didn't think to grab my catalogs. I will here in a few minutes, and I'll show them to you real quick. And we'll get started on our page in a few minutes. Thank you. I kind of like it. Like I like not mirrored. I guess I'm mirrored or I'm not. So I like this side. I like how it lays. This one is kind of all I don't know what it's going to do every day. So I might and I didn't curl it or anything. This is just how it dries. So this side, a-okay. That one, yeah. Okay, so most people are used to seeing me with straightened hair because that's what I usually do. But I'm trying to get a little bit more comfortable and not waste so much time on my hair because I have lots of hair, lots of thick hair, and it takes a lot of time to style. And I don't have time for that as much anymore. All right, keeping myself busy. All right, so paper pumpkin, if you want to join, also you get. When you sign up through me, I will give you, or we, the Paper Pumpkin Creatives, will provide you a PDF tutorial on the first of the following month. So when you sign up by January 10th, they'll ship out the kits on about January 11th or 12th, somewhere right in there. And it takes probably 7 to 10 days to get to you. Then on February 1st, you'll receive a PDF file from me, which includes 12 alternative projects. So you can copy the paper pumpkin just as the instructions show, or create some fun fold cards, 3D items, scrapbook pages, scrapbook layouts. We provide you 12 to 14 because we have two brand new design team members, and you'll get that every month that you're a subscriber. Also, on February 1st, we will start selling those PDFs for $15 each. We're going to make available the ones that we started with from September of 2024. So, September, October, November, December, and January, and then from here on out. Those will be available. So, I'll have a special website or web page for you that I will provide a link to you on February 1st if you're interested in purchasing those PDF tutorials by the Paper Pumpkin Creatives design team. Lots of information just right there, but there's more. We have our celebration that's happening that kicked off yesterday. So when you make a purchase of $60 or more, or increments of $60, so if you did 120 or 180, so forth, you would get one free item from the celebration catalog, which I will show you here in a few minutes. When you hit that $120 threshold, there are two stamp sets that you can get that you can't get when you do the $60 order. So just be aware that, and that's a one-time order. And then on top of that, I am personally offering my PDF tutorials where when you spend $40, you get one PDF tutorial as a gift from me. When you spend $80, you get two. I'm sorry, 40 for one, 60 two, $80 three, and $100 you get four. Plus my monthly 12 by 12 2 page. Let me see if I can say this right. You get in that scrapbooking workshop, you get three 2 by 2, 12 by 12, 2 page 12 by 12 scrapbook layouts. Okay. So three 2-page, 12 by 12 scrapbook pages, like the pages I do on Mondays. Sorry, I always say I feel like I have a little hair here, but I think it's a nerve that's bothering me. So if you see me messing with that, I can feel it tingling for some reason. It's probably like a new wrinkle coming out. I don't know. So anyhow, when you spend $100 in the month, so of the month of January, so it doesn't have to be during the week, but say you spend $40 this week and then you spend $60 the last week of January, that's $100. So you'll get the four weekly PDF tutorials, the ones that I do on a weekly basis. So, like this week is all featured on the fruit salad DSP. And then my monthly scrapbooking workshop guide, you'll get that as well when you do the $100. So, just my thank you for making me your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I'll send those to you. I'll let you choose those. I'm working on the web page for that this week. So those will be available shortly for purchase. If you and you can purchase them as well. $10 a piece for the weekly ones and $25 for my monthly one. So I'll have all the details on that soon. And trying to think. Oh, we have lots and lots of brand new products that just went live yesterday, from our mini catalog to our online exclusives. There are 3 new kits available, like the standalone kits. They're birthday themed, 2 of them are. And then one is, oh, it's a tone on tone white. It's really, really pretty. So be sure to check that out. So you could add whatever papers you have to it to do some alternative projects. Scrapbooking products. They're gorgeous. We also have brand new scrapbooking workshop kits, 2 new designer series paper kits that work with the scrapbooking workshop kits, stamps, dies. It's pretty awesome. So, something for everyone. All right, so I'm going to switch over to my table now. So, see y'all soon. Here we go. We are going to be using the Fruit Salad Designer Series paper that you can get for free with your $60 or more purchase. So this is, let me see if I can kind of flip through here so y'all can see all the beautiful papers, the fronts and the back. It's 6 by 6. I have so many ideas with this paper now. I couldn't decide what to do. On Monday, I did a really fun scrapbook page layout. Let me grab it to share with you real quick using that really pretty fruit design. Here we go. Let me get my window big so I can see what I'm showing y'all. All right. So this was what I made on Monday. If you joined me, you may notice a few extra things that I did to it afterwards. So I got the title put up here, or the verse. So I did Fruit of the Spirit. And then after the live, I added in some splatters using some pecan pie ink and did a little black pin border around here. And then I changed up that one's the same. This one I changed just the photo. Then I did a prayer of gratitude through here. Open up that one. There's more of the prayer, and then the prayer ends over here. And then instead of a photo, I took the photo out. I combined 2 of my photos on one, and then I wrote a little bit about Jeff and what a blessing he has been in my life. So I found a cool song for my reel that I did, that, thinking through the fruits of the Spirit. how God plants those seeds in us and then we grow. Also the whole iron sharpens iron. So you need to surround yourself with people that are growing in the fruit of the Spirit. And so that's kind of what I did here with my Jeff and Pamela growing together in 2024. Hello, Flo. You Flo's up there in frozen New Jersey. Goodness, can't even imagine. We think we're cold here. And oh, the song, as I listened to the song on my reel, or the song that I chose, I was like, it really reminded me of how Jeff is so good at exhibiting the fruit of the Spirit with me. Well, and even with our children, with everybody. But as the song went along and listed the fruits of the Spirit, I was like, that is Jeff to me. So it was very sentimental, and I really loved how it turned out. I used scripture in my scrapbooking a little over the years, not a ton, not on every page, but every time I do, I feel so blessed and it just really encourages me. So, this is a new year. Um, my word for the year is restore. I'm hoping and praying that God will restore my health physically and mentally, my walk with Him as I draw closer to Him. He's in my everyday life, but you know how we can get sidetracked, especially when we have hard times, which 2024 was probably one of the most challenging years for me. I've had quite a few, especially the last 10 years, but with the closure of Close to My Heart, not knowing if I would transition over to Stamping Up, if that was a good idea or not. I am so happy that have done that, y'all. And I think God is blessing me through that as I stay consistent and persistent with it. So that is kind of what my page is going to be about today. And I might end up using some of the fruits in the designer series paper. I haven't quite decided that yet. So as we go along, I feel like I might need some like a cluster of something. And of course, this would be really awesome, and I don't want to pull in too many other products, but I am going to do this documenting the day, which this is actually a stamp set that you can get for celebration as well. So you can get it for free. This is the only way you can get it is when you spend $60 through my Stamping Up website. But so spend 120 and you could get this one and this one for free. Okay? So if you need other ideas for what to purchase with that 120, you just let me know because I have lots of ideas. Too many that I don't even have time to do them all. So here is where my thought process went with as I was preparing for today. First, I thought I would scrapbook about my grandma's fruit salad that she used to make. I have her recipe and I did it and made it a couple of years ago for Thanksgiving. I know I have a picture of it. And then I was like, yeah, I'll do that eventually. Maybe not today. But then I remembered last night. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, do I have any more of that paper left? I don't even know. Let's see. Yeah. So I thought about doing a page all about bananas. You could do like bananas for you because I remembered a picture that Jeff had sent me early on in our dating. He was a contractor, like an IT contractor, and drove to San Antonio, an hour or two, different places around the Texas Hill Country to do work, fix computers and monitors and phone lines and screens, things like that. Um, and he sent me a picture with a banana that he had taken a pen and written on it, sorry, bananas for you. and sent it to me. I thought that was so funny, so I know I could scrapbook that too. But and I probably will since I have this paper. It's perfect for that. But since on Monday I used a lot of the fruit already, I thought I would flip the paper over and I'll kind of show you what, I mean, you can see it all right here. These are the papers that I grabbed, but you can see a lot of these DSPs on the back, the designs are not related. Now that looks like a watermelon on both sides. So I didn't choose that one. There are some pineapples. Then there are some lemon and oranges. And then the bananas, of course. Well, not really. See, that doesn't look like bananas necessarily. And then so these papers over here, a lot of them can be used for maybe you grab a floral stamp set and create something with it with some flowers. You could also just get a sentiment stamp set and do something super simple with some pretty paper and a sentiment says thank you, thinking of you, whatnot, and some embellishments and call it good. So always remember that on a lot of our pattern papers, our designer series papers, that on the back there is like a tone on tone usually or something like that that's can be used for anything. You can take your papers and mix them, match them too from um, DSP pack to DSP pack. I did a project recently that I did that with. I decided my color combination, like three colors, and then I grabbed papers from different designer series packs and created a scrapbook page. So, more info on that coming in the near future. Okay, let's see here. Got to dig into this. I have a plan. I don't have everything cut exactly, but what I did want to do is very quickly, there we go. Wasn't sure what I did with them. They're the catalogs. I want to look this up. I can't remember if it's in the catalog or if it was an online exclusive, but this punch, I, I'm not actually even sure I'm going to use the punch. I had one idea, and then I have another idea. I'm going to see if I can get the name of the punch for you real quick. It is called To the Point Label Punch. I think there's actually two stamp sets that coordinate with this, but I don't know if you can really see it very well. There you go. See the shape of it? I had considered punching these papers and doing like a background. I did that with the Lily Pond 8.5 by 11 page I did. Oh gosh, it's been July or August, I think. You can go back and check that out. So you could totally do that with this one. I'm not sure that I'll do that today. Um, so that's why I had it out because I was thinking about doing that, and I can actually share the celebration catalog with you now. Just real quick, I'll go through it real fast. There's that stamp set that I'm going to use today. There's the fruit salad with some ideas. Now, if you have placed an order through me since I joined back in May of 24, hopefully you received your brochure and your mini catalog. So here's a few others, lots of fun things. I'll be using some of these in different ways over the coming weeks. I especially do like this one. I just haven't got this one yet. Dance with Me. Oh my gosh, that just gave me an idea, y'all. So when Jeff and I got married, we just went down to the market plots and met our pastor there, and he married us in the market plots on Main Street here in Fredericksburg, Texas, back on August 17th, 2017. And now I have to document this because afterwards, Jeff, we put AirPods in and danced to um, our playlist. And there's a whole other story behind all of that and why we did that. So that's probably going to be coming up pretty soon. This is a beautiful 12 by 12 paper packet, designer series paper that you can get for free. It was really pretty with the beautiful butterflies that I think are in the main mini catalog. This is the stamp set that you can get for free with a $125 or $120 purchase. And I have it. I've got to play with it. There's another one you can get with 120. And then there's also a Stampin' Up sign up bonus. So details are in here about that. If you want information, reach out to me about that. Okay. And then, of course, our beautiful, you'll be seeing lots of this stuff. I'm just going to flip through it real quick. In the coming weeks, as I use some of these, I will be using, I think it's right at the front, and maybe not. Let me see. The one that I'll be using, of course, it's not. Let's see here. I'll just give you a heads up, but let me find it real quick. Oh, it's not in here. That's why, because it's an online exclusive only. The one I'm using next week, yes, is an online exclusive, but it coordinates with some of this right here. Look at how pretty that is. Those flowers, the black. It's kind of a watercolor theme. It's called Mixed Media Florals. And I'll be using a stamp set with a designer series paper, a whole suite of products. Okay, let's get started. I talked for a long time. Oh my gosh, like almost 30 minutes. But like I said, this one's going to go together pretty quickly, I think. And what I have decided to do, you can kind of see my rainbow colors here. So I'm going to cut some of these here in just a minute to make strips, to make kind of a border over here. What I did want to talk about is a little bit about how I use Chat GPT in my scrapbooking. So let me walk this through real quick. I use it every single day now. I love it. And I uploaded a small size photo because if you're using the free Chat GPT, you only have so much memory that you can use. And then it'll cut you off, especially uploading photos for a couple of hours. And then you can add more photos. Now you can still do quite a bit of the text without being too limited. Sometimes I'll use too much, and then they say that some of the information won't be quite as refined, I guess. But so I uploaded this morning these two photos. So I gave a little instruction here, upload small size photos into ChatGPT. There's the website, and write a prompt about what it is you want ChatGPT to do for you as shown below. So this is what I typed in, this paragraph right here. Please provide ideas using the papers from the Fruit Salad 6x6 Designer Series paper without fruit images on them. So I wanted it to grab the back of the designer series paper so that the tone on tone pattern papers, so just the tone on tone pattern papers, along with the documenting the day stamp set. I need ideas for an 8.5 by 11 scrapbook page for my story and sketch today. Gave me ideas like one fine day, another one fine day, documenting the day, what a wonderful something. This is the one I think I'm going to do right here. Stamp documenting the day at the top of your journaling block. So I created a long journaling block, and then there are, I was looking, it said, here's an idea, add, you could do border strips. So I'm kind of doing that, border strips. I'll show you how I do that. So it gives you ideas and then read through it and then just grab some of those ideas to help you design your projects. So super simple. That way I don't have to use too much brain power on that kind of stuff, and I can use it on designing and creating or doing. I did my curbside order this morning and I put caldo in the crock pot so that I don't have to cook dinner tonight. It'll be ready when it's dinner time and I could work longer today. Okay, so first off, I have some photos here of um, my artisan design team photos. So this is the photo that I presented to Stampin' Up to use as in the graphic that they made. They've made several different types of graphics. This one right here is of the entire design team. I would tell you everyone's names, but I don't quite have everyone's names memorized. And I can't read them off this little thing. So I probably ought to do a little flip flap or pocket where I could add a little bit more journaling. So we'll see about that. But this was off of the demonstrator side of the website where they announced the Creativity Dream Team, is what they're calling us. Pretty exciting. So this was for 2025. So I'm going to use this photo. I'm going to do it it's a 3x4 photo. It's actually like a 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 with a white border. So it ends up being, oops, I don't need to do it that way. I do it this way. It's going to be a 3x4 photo. So I've got that photo. So I'm somewhat documenting my artisan design team selection. So let's see. That one's gonna work. It seems a little too close. So give me a second while yeah, this one, oh, I think I already messed it up. I think I wanted it, I think it was gonna be wider. Now, let me do it this way and see. It won't be a 3x4. Maybe I will just do this skinny one because I was trying to fit it all in there. I think I'll just do that. That's kind of cool. And that kind of looks like an Instagram story size. So we're gonna leave it like that. All right. Then let's see here. What's everybody got to say? Flo. Yes, thank you, Flo. I'm blessed too. Never would have imagined I would be part of the Stampin' Up community. I've loved them from years and years ago, but I was so heavily invested and close to my heart as a maker that that's all I used for years and years and years. I think I only purchased like a piercing toolkit from Stampin' Up a long, long time ago. But I did grab a couple of their catalogs over the years and always admired the beautiful cards that were featured. All right, so what I decided to do here is I had ChatGPT help me with this. I asked it to write a prayer for me for my Stamping Up business, and this is what it came up with. And I'm going to document it in my scrapbook today, but I'm also going to print it out to have it here on my desk so that I can pray over my Stamping Up business every day. That is my goal for 2025, to really hone in on God's goodness and His provision for my Stamping Up business. So here is how I did that. This is a 4 1/4 piece, I believe. This piece right here. So 4 1/4 by 11, and I did a text box in my um, Word document. Pages is what I use because I'm on a Mac, and sized it accordingly so that it fit within the 4 1/4 inches. Then I left some room up here at the top so that I can stamp the documenting the day. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I just put, and then, so I print it out like this to see if it's going to fit on the piece I want. I put a little bit of adhesive right here up at the top, and then I run it back through my printer and it prints out on my paper. Now, I could have put just an 8.5 by 11 sheet in my printer of cardstock if I wanted to, but this way I'm not wasting any extra paper on the sides. Not that it would be wasted, I would actually be um, used as scraps and things like that. All right, so here's the piece that I have. Now, next, I want to cut some strips. I think I determined, see, these are 6 by 6, so I just think I want to do like 1 by 3 inch pieces. And before I cut into those, I do want to, actually, we're just going to make it easy. I'm going to end up using all these scraps anyways. So this will cut through several sheets. What do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think I need them all. So let's pick, let me see here. I kind of like that. I think I won't use that one. I'll just use one of each color. Um, Probably the solid one is more of what I want to go with. That's the kiwi, little fuzz balls, oblong. And then we'll do that one, and I think this one. Okay, so we have a total of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to take these and let me make sure the patterns are all, if there are, there's no particular way. Let me see that one. I might want to go, I don't know that it matters. See what that one is. Let me just double check them all. Okay. So I'm just going to take all these because I think I can cut all the way through all of them. I'll go back and forth. Yeah, that might have been a little too much. Okay, the last one didn't cut. So I guess you can only do 5. All right. So I shouldn't need this. That's scrap. And then how about we split these up to 3 and 3? That's what we'll do. I'm going to go 1 inch strips down, so 11-ish is really all I need, 11 of these. So I'm going to measure at 1 inch. So there's 3 strips there. I think I'm going to go kind of with the rainbow theme. So 3, so 12 I could get. I'm going to do 2 cuts. Do it this way. And then this one. I don't know if I want that color in there. I think I'm going to ditch it and just do this one. So I might have to cut a little bit more because now we only have, what, 5? And that might be okay. All right. So I'm looking at that. I'm going to have to grab some ink here in a minute. So it's going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I'm going to just leave it at that. Okay. And it's going to be, is it blue and green or green and blue? Can anyone help me out with that? I think it's green and blue, and then indigo and violet. I don't have those colors though, really. Okay, so we'll do it like that. Okay, so I'm going to stack them in the order because I'm just going to do them kind of cattywampus down the side, I think is my plan. Now I do need, nope, I don't. Um, I have an 8.5 by 11 pecan pie. Pecan. Pecan is how I say it. I don't say pecan. I kind of did, but that was an accident. All right. And then we're going to stamp up here. This is kind of what I'm looking at doing. And then layering these down kind of like a fan, but not really down the edge here. Okay. And then I can put maybe my photo. I'm not sure how I want to do this, but, and I may just kind of do it sideways like this or have them coming out a little bit with those pieces in the background. We'll figure that out in a minute. Also, I'm thinking I might want to make like a type of pocket of some kind. Um, so I could bring in some colored cardstock, whether it be more, probably I've got some of the red in here. Might could do that and create a little pocket. This is the same height. So I might do that. And maybe this could end up poking out. I could do some journaling, a little journaling block, and this coming out from behind here. I like that idea. Okay. And I can just do another strip that kind of talks about the artisan design team. All right, that's our plan. Pretty sure that's what we're going to be doing. Don't need that. We are going to get our stamping done. So, brand new polymer stamp set. I will be using this when I get them. I usually take this piece and just throw that away. I do like to keep this piece, this acetate, because then I can use it for like a shaker card or something. Hello, Tammy. Thank you. Green is before blue. All right. Appreciate that. And you would think with all the color that I use all the time that I would know that, but all right. So you're going to have to be really careful with this stamp set, with this stamp. Can you see it? Because it's open right in here, so it could easily tear. So just want to be careful, just as a reminder with your photopolymer stamps. Okay, that's going to go like right up here. And I think that's what I want. I still think I just want to do the documenting the day. What's the other one? What a wonderful day. I don't know, maybe that would be better. What do y'all think? Documenting the day or what a wonderful day to go along with my prayer? Um, oh, what a day. Could do that too. Can y'all see it? Oh, what a day, documenting the day, and what a wonderful day. Let me know your thoughts, and we will work on that here in a minute. I think I'm going to trying to decide. I guess I just won't put some adhesive right here at the end, and then this is where I'm going to kind of, what happened to my red that was on top? Maybe it just got moved back there. So start up here with red and tuck them underneath here. So that's what I'll do. But we will get our stamping done and get this on the page first. Let's, if I do the colors and then I use red, I could use red up here as well, maybe for day, and then maybe the other words I can do in a different color. So this is, I believe, real red. I'm going to double check the back here. Yes, real red is what it says. And there we go. There's my stamp set. So think probably going to leave about 1/2 inch over here. Let me see what kind of, don't know if that's going to fit. Yep. So this block right here, it's kind of about a 4.5 by 1.5-ish. Get that down. It's always a wonderful day when you start it with prayer. That is perfect, Tammy. Thank you. So, what a wonderful day. We'll do that. And maybe that can be in my other journaling that I hide in my little pocket. All right, so I'm seasoning it. That's how I season my stamps. I just run it on my hand. There's lots of different ways you can do it, but I like to do things fast and simple. All right, I want to make sure I get a good impression. So I think I'm going to use my big block. I love my glass mat for this. So let's see if this works, if this is going to work like my glass block is, or my glass mat. Okay, and it doesn't give. Guess I better practice on another piece of paper real quick so I don't have to get some scraps and see. Other than, there's one that will probably work. Look at how bold and pretty that is. I'm just making sure I got some good ink coverage all the way across. And I think I'm good. This is going to be one of those I got to stand up for, I think. All right. We're just practicing on this one. This piece is a little small, I think. I just want to see if it stamps good. Awesome. Let's see. I think as it dries, it's going to look really good. Okay. I think the piece that I have is a little bit wider. I have a little bit of adhesive on there. So I'm going to ink it up again. And see, you want to look and make sure that you don't have all these little lines. That's kind of why I'm tapping it. Let's see. I think that's pretty good. This is really juicy. All right. So I need to be further down here. Sorry. Oops. Y'all really can't see. Let me see if I can do this without getting my head all the way in there. Okay. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. Really let that ink soak in. Okay, here we go. Good deal. Okay, it looks like a little blotchy, but I think once it dries, it's gonna look fine right in here. Remember, you could always like fussy cut this out if you wanted to. Maybe you want to do it, that would have been cute to do it in different colors. Do one in red, one in pool party, maybe. That, I don't know if that looks a little brighter. Maybe like Coastal Cabana is what that looks like. All right, and then we need to do um let me, oh, give me 1 second. I've got to walk over here and grab my chamois. I was trying to clean it. So I actually cleaned it with a little bleach. Hope y'all can still hear me. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna rinse it. I had it closed up in my CD case, and on the back side of it, it was growing, trying to grow mold. So I guess I gotta leave that open. Looks like it came out though. there was like mold on the back of here, just a little couple of little bitty spots. So I just stuck it in some water with a tiny little bit of bleach. And so it's all nice and clean now. But FYI, because I knew that everybody was storing them like this, but if you close it up and leave it like that, wet, it's not good. So lay it out, keep it open if you can to dry out some. All right, so I'm going to clean that up. I'm sure some of y'all have some other tips for that as well, but I learned the hard way, but it's fine. I think I got it cleaned up. I did like my close to my heart container that they had because it was open, had a pretty design like on the front, but it was open so it would air out. So temporarily, I guess you could close it up if you wanted to for traveling and so forth. All right, so I'm done with this. So again, gonna want to be really careful when you pull it off the block, not to tear those little pieces. All right, I am going to go ahead and put it over here in my case. Okay, and then now we want what a wonderful. There we go. Same thing, take it off gently. I'm gonna lay it down just so it can kind of fall flat, hopefully, ish. Think it'll fit on here. And now I gotta figure out what color I want to do it on there. I'm leaning toward pecan pie because I could pick one of these other colors, but I could do pumpkin pie. I think I'm gonna stick with pecan pie. And then we'll add our color with the paper and maybe some embellishment or maybe some those hearts. We have the hearts. I wish I had. There's a heart in that. I wish I may have to fussy cut some of those out, maybe in all the colors that I'm using. We'll see. I don't want to take like a super long time because I talked too much today already. All right, so I'm seasoning it again. All these stamps are brand new, so I can ink that up. Okay, looks good. What a wonderful. Oh, and y'all, look at how awesome that's gonna fit in there just perfect. They did that on purpose, didn't they? Okay, I think I'm straight. See how the F goes kind of down into the Y? I love it. Just think of everything. All right, so again, I had some adhesive on the back still there. I don't think any ended up on my block. I think I need to, I don't know, I'm just going to leave it. Almost need to cut like a sliver off. So maybe afterwards I will. I'm like standing up, y'all. Who sits during their session of scrapbooking or stamping and who stands? I used to stand. I have a awesome standing table I had in my scrapbook room back in Cristoval at my old home. I could technically bring it in here and use it, but I've gotten so used to, I think it would be a lot higher and I'd have trouble with my monitor and stuff, but I've been thinking about using it because of my back. Sitting has been bothering my back too much lately. All right, fixing my chair, and then I wouldn't have to worry about fixing my chair either. All right, kitties. Kitties are getting rambunctious. Okay, so before I worry about my little pocket over here, let's get our paper down. I think I am just going to put a little adhesive on. I hope I didn't get, I think I can go all the way down. Yeah, pretty much. Tuck it up under there. So I think I'm going to put adhesive just a little bit on the end, and then I can kind of tuck things. I don't want to tuck it too far in. I'm going to have, I might end up putting an extra strip of something over here. We'll see. I want to be able to like put some behind, maybe a little bit. If I do that, okay, I'm just going to kind of lightly tack this down because I want to go up and down, like kind of on top, below, maybe in, out. So they're not all straight. I'm just barely laying them under there for right now. Maybe do this one under. We'll see once I get them all down. And I may have to bring them, looks like I'm going to have to bring them in just a little bit because you're thinking like center, the center is right here. So I probably need, and maybe I'll even space them out a little bit more. Maybe I just kind of like they barely touch. Let me go up a little bit more here. This one. I feel like they got a touch right there, but maybe not overlapped quite as much. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just keep going down and I'll kind of fiddle with them a little bit here and there. And maybe I'll push them up a little bit higher so that these aren't covered up down here for my pocket I'm going to do. How much room do I have? Yep, I got some good room right there. I'm just thinking about the different ways I could do this. Because I mean, just like that is, maybe I will push them. What if I just do like this? What if I do, I'm gonna do it on top. Okay, now I'm going to take this one. We said green, right? What if we do like this on top? I think I like this side. This on bottom. It's not really touching, I don't think. Okay, can you'll see what I'm kind of doing? Okay, I think I'm going to do it kind of like that. And I might could put a little heart, some hearts right down here or something. And then this one I may not end up needing. I think this is going to be, oh, that's far away. Okay, once I get these positioned how I want them, then I will get the ends over here glued down a little bit. Yeah, it's okay. I still don't know how I like that. Maybe I should just do them all the way to the side and just go like this. What if I just do, what if I started at the bottom, like right here, and just do, what if we go about right there? I think I might actually like that better. Uh-oh, where did this go? Okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm just going to work up my way up to the top, starting about right here. We're leaving like half an inch. I want green. All right, that took a minute. I'm going to do them kind of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I didn't put a lot of glue on these. Still good. Yep. All right. Yep. I'm liking that already. Much better. That's what I envisioned. Didn't really work out how I thought it might. Green. This is how we scrapbook sometimes. There's not always a thorough plan. Oops. I think I need to switch those out. Everybody hear me okay still? Yeah, I was got my AirPods in, but my I could hear like the heater going, I think. That'll work. Most of this is going to be covered up anyways, if not all of it. So my photos, 3x4. Let me start with the 3¼ by 4¼ I'm going to just take that photo, adhesive right there, and we'll put this down. Could do a flip flap in here, but we're going to do a pocket so that I can just slide that in there. I can cut a slit in my page protector so that that can kind of slide in and out. I think I'll just do this kind of as close over here as I can. So it is going to cover up quite a bit of that. Let's do, okay. I'm not sure if I don't think I have the strips of foam tape. I'm looking, there's that. I have, well, this might work. I have some foam adhesive sheets. Let's look at these. So I got these in my artisan box. Sweet, look at that. Okay, so this is a full sheet. I was kind of wondering what I would do with these. Well, this is what I'm going to do with them. I can cut them whatever size I want. So the dimensional elements would be too wide. So let's see if I can make this work. Cut it at quarter of an inch. I'll go both sides, quarter of an inch. There. So see, I've got kind of like foam tape. I'm going to do 2 of those. At least I need it on 3 sides. And I think I can use the excess down on the bottom. So I'm going to cut off a tiny bit of this. See how there's that extra right there? I'm going to get closer to the cut off a little and then cut off more if you need to. I think that's all right. And I want it poking out. And I don't even know if I need that part, if I just need the artisan on there, actually, since you can't really read any of that. I'm going to cut that off. Perfect. Okay, so I want it to poke out. So I want to put a piece of adhesive of this right down here. Okay, but first I'm going to go, let's see here, we'll just lay it like that. I think I'll let it poke out about that far. I am going to put another piece in here of journaling, just talking about the team. I can list like names real small on here. So I just want it to go, let me put it here. It's not adhered on here yet. I'm gonna go like right there. Slow you down just a tiny bit more. Okay, get that piece back over here. I'm gonna put it right over to the edge. It's close, just leaving a little sliver right there. I'll leave that on for a second till I'm ready to put it down. And then this one, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to butt it up, go right across. So I should have enough to go on either side. So about right there. Yep, that'll be just about perfect. And this is how you make a pocket card or a pocket for your journaling or a tag. I'm going to have to trim off just a tiny sliver, about like that, probably. Let me see. Yep, it'll fit right down here. This is similar to when you're making like a shaker card. All right, so it's going to stand up. I could do a little bit more down here. Let me cut a little bit more since I want it to be all the same depth of foam tape. Now I'm excited that I got these. And then I just need some right here. There we go. But I think we also have strips that are already cut. So I just need to put more so it stands up off the page. And this is just going to give enough space in here that you can slide those tags or photos or whatever you want to put in your pocket. You could do a gigantic one on your page too. So remember that. So I think I'll go right down here, kind of like that. Once it's down, and then now it might be tricky with, it works with these pieces laid down back here, but it's going to go in and out, and you can kind of position it sideways there. Then I'll have another little piece of cardstock that I will, let me see what this size is. I'm going to just do it the same size. It's about 2¼ by 3¾ So 2¼ So this is what I'll do my other journaling on. All right, see, so you got got a little extra journaling, an extra photo in there. I'm just about done. I think I'm going to just do a heart or two. Um, oh, I don't know if, let's see. I might could do, yes, I'm going to do my hearts down here in these colors. Yay. Okay, so I need real red. I gotta find my pumpkin pie. Where is it? There it is. I have it with another project I'm working on. Um, Delight, Daffodil Delight. That's probably Granny Apple Green. And I said Coastal Cabana, didn't I? Let me look at my colors in here, make sure I've got the right colors. Yep, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight. There's also Garden Green, but I'll stick with this Granny Apple Green. Okay, that's gonna work. So we'll do red. So real red, pecan pie, daffodil delight, granny apple green, and Coastal Cabana. I'm going to start in the middle. So I'm going to use my Daffodil Delight. Okay, now I'm excited how this is turning out. Oh, I got a little smudge of something right there. I always hate that. Yeah, I think it mostly got off. Just have to change the colors out. A centered should be, where am I at here? Trying to find, I think that's the center. Just got to clean in between. Hopefully I can get that on there fine. What's next? Let's go this way. So we'll do pumpkin pie. I'm just eyeballing it. So hopefully I'll get it pretty straight. Real red. Funny how this all came together. I just wasn't sure how it would. And that one's a little bit closer than that one, but I may end up coming back and doing a strip right there. We'll see. So it would have been better probably to have done the red and then the orange. Let me clean. Okay, I'm gonna move this over to this side. And the reason I'm doing that is so I can get as close right there as I can. There we go. I think that'll work. And okay, not bad. I probably will come back and do a strip where I can get them centered a little bit better. But I do like how that coordinated right there. That worked. And so I'll do that off camera. I'll just take a strip and add it to the bottom here. Maybe even with a little red border or something, maybe. So I'll do that, but I'll take some time off camera to get that fixed. Then I can cover up that little bit of smudge I have too. And what am I thinking of? Embellishment wise, probably something pretty neutral. But I think, yeah, just to have a couple of little dots. Let me kind of look and see what I got here. Don't know that I like that. Still am loving these right here. I'm leaning more toward that now. I've got really the pink. I don't, there's no pink in there. Let me look at all my, and this one, the transparent adhesive dots, this coordinates well with, I don't even know if I can remember the name of the collection. But here's some white ones that might work. I'm just looking at what I have in my possession. And I've realized that I don't have like the bold colors. There's that. There's orange again. I think I'm liking the white though. All right, let's do that and we'll call it done. We're just going to do these right here. No, we're going to do these. I like those. I like the little bit more sparkle. And I'm going to try to avoid putting any right down here so that I can fix that afterwards. And then I'll share my finished page with you. All right, so we've got, these are the pecan pie and clear ribboned adhesive backed dots. I put one like right there and a little one. I could use the pecan pie ones too, but can't get it to stick. There we go. There's that. I'm gonna put one maybe kind of up here. I think it'll be out of the way. And my putty's not doing its job. There we go. I just barely laid it down to see if I like it. These are stuck on here pretty good. I think that'll work. I think only one of these came off good. There we go. And maybe like right there. Okay, I'm gonna call it done. Ta-da! I'm gonna finish my journaling. I'm gonna fix this little area right down here. I think I have an idea of exactly how I'm gonna do that. And I'll share the finish page with you here in just a bit. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. Thanks, Flo, Debbie, Tammy, Jackie, anyone else that was here that's watching the live or the replay. Let me know where you're viewing from, how your week is going. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that yet, so that I can share more tips and tricks and ideas for scrapbooking, 12 by 12 scrapbook layouts, 8.5 by 11 scrapbook pages, and fun folds that I do every Friday. So my scrapbook pages, the layouts, the 12 by 12 are on Mondays, live at 10 a.m. Central Time. And today on Wednesdays for my story and sketch, where I do 8.5 by 11 scrapbook page. And Fridays are the fun fold cards. If you have questions about anything, let me know. Be sure to check the description on the video to learn more about my monthly special that I have going on to coincide with the celebration that's happening now through February 28th. So, special bonuses, special gifts I'll provide for you when you spend $60 or more. But even if you just do $40, you'll get a free PDF of one of my weekly tutorials, 3 projects for the week. I have probably half a dozen or more of them that I've created over the last couple of months, and I'll have a landing page that'll feature all of those on there. You can earn them for free with a purchase or purchase them outright as well. So that information is going live this week, so be on the lookout for that. All right, y'all have a great Wednesday. Stay warm, stay safe, lift up our friends in California that are dealing with those horrific wildfires. I can't even imagine that. Just those videos I have seen have been heartbreaking, heart-wrenching. Ugh, makes my heart palpitate just thinking about opening the door to a scene like that. Can't imagine, but I hope everybody's leaving and getting out safely, and at least with their lives, if not their belongings because all of that can be replaced. So, all right, y'all have a great week. I'll hopefully see y'all on Friday for Funfold Friday, where we'll have some more tutti frutti fun with the designer series paper called Fruit Salad and Jasper or Jet. This is Jasper. He came by to say hello right at the end. I think he might be turning into my favorite kitty. He sits in my lap in the evenings before bedtime. I thought Pumpkin was going to do that, and he hardly ever does that anymore, though I still love him. All right. Take care, y'all. God bless you all. Bye bye.